Here's the twist. 4 everyday seeds can work against you after 60, while 4 others quietly protect your heart, digestion, and sleep. I'll show you both lists and a 30-second daily routine you can copy today. This isn't scare talk, it's senior smart. As we age, swallowing slows a bit. Blood pressure and medications matter more. Sodium levels increase, and dry mouth or dentures alter how healthy one feels inside their body. So we'll keep it simple. What to skip, what to swap, how to prep, so you still enjoy the foods you love. Quick question. Which seed do you use most? Chia, flax, pumpkin, sunflower, something else? Tell me below. I read the comments, and I'll reply with a safer swap if you want one. Ground rule before we start. If you're on blood thinners, have diabetes, kidney issues, dry mouth, or swallowing trouble, I'll flag extra cautions as we go. Plain English. 2 quick open loops, then we move fast. Worst side first. 1 popular seed turns risky when eaten dry and chased with a sip of water. It swells quickly and can stick. Best side. There's a soft, spoonable seed that boosts fiber and gentle omega-3s. No chewing battles, no jaw strain. Deal? In a minute, you'll know exactly which 4 to move out of arm's reach and which 4 to keep front and center. Let's start with the rethink list and the seed that looks harmless until you see what it does in liquid. Here's what to watch for next, where this first seed hides, why it's tougher after 60, and a straightforward prep fix that makes it safer. Here's what's really happening inside your body after 60. Your digestive system slows down. Your inflammatory response becomes overactive. Seeds that were harmless at 40 can become toxic at 70. The seed industry doesn't want you to know this, but certain seeds create what researchers call inflammatory cascades, chain reactions that damage your arteries, stiffen your joints, and accelerate cognitive decline. A landmark study from the Journal of Gerontology tracked 1,200 seniors for 5 years. Those eating the wrong seeds showed accelerated aging markers equivalent to smoking half a pack of cigarettes daily. But here's the twist. The right seeds can actually reverse this damage. They contain compounds that fight inflammation, protect the brain, and keep muscles strong well into the 80s and beyond. Today, we're exposing the 4 seeds that are aging you faster than time itself and revealing the 4 that can turn back your biological clock. We've ranked them by their inflammatory potential, their impact on senior health, and how commonly they're consumed without warning. Number 4 on the bad list might shock you. Number 1 is probably in your kitchen right now. And the number 1 good seed? It helped one of our patients walk pain-free for the first time in years. Ready? Let's start with a seed that's marketed as healthy, but is quietly destroying senior health. Worst seed number 4, sunflower seeds. The omega-6 inflammation bomb. Walk into any health food store, and they'll tell you sunflower seeds are packed with vitamin E and healthy fats. But here's what they won't tell you. These seeds are loaded with omega-6 fatty acids that create a perfect storm of inflammation in aging bodies. The ideal omega-6 to omega-3 ratio is approximately 4:1. But sunflower seeds push that ratio to 18:1 or higher in seniors who snack on them daily. A 2022 study published in Nutrition and Aging followed 400 seniors for 6 months. Those who regularly eat sunflower seeds showed inflammatory markers 3 times higher than the safe range. Here's what this inflammation does to your body. It stiffens your arteries, triggers painful joint flare-ups, causes brain fog, and accelerates the aging process at the cellular level. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 72-year-old retired librarian who came to us with swollen ankles and constant fatigue. She was eating sunflower seeds on her salads, in her granola, and as snacks every day, thinking she was being healthy. Her C-reactive protein levels were dangerously high. Within 3 weeks of eliminating sunflower seeds and replacing them with anti-inflammatory alternatives, her swelling reduced dramatically. Her energy returned, and her walking time increased from 10 minutes to 40 minutes without fatigue. The sunflower seed trap for seniors. They're everywhere, in trail mixes, health bars, and heart-healthy snacks. But for seniors with slower metabolisms and compromised inflammatory responses, they're like pouring gasoline on a fire. Safer alternatives. If you love the crunch, try pumpkin seeds instead. They provide zinc and magnesium without the omega-6 overload that's destroying your joints and arteries. But there's a seed that's even more dangerous lurking in processed foods. Worst seed number 3, cottonseed. the hidden toxin in your pantry. You're probably thinking, I don't eat cottonseed, but you're wrong. Cottonseed oil is one of the most affordable oils used in processed foods, and it can be found in crackers, salad dressings, and baked goods throughout your kitchen. Here's the terrifying truth. Cotton isn't grown as food. It's grown as a textile. The seeds contain gossypol, a natural pesticide that protects the plant from insects. Great for cotton, devastating for human health. Gossypol interferes with your heart's electrical signaling, blocks calcium uptake in muscle cells, and impairs mitochondrial function, the process that generates energy in every cell of your body. A 2016 review in Toxicology reports found that gossypol exposure caused oxidative stress in cardiac tissue and disrupted potassium regulation. For seniors with already fragile electrolyte balance, this can trigger arrhythmias and sudden fatigue. We had a patient named Joan, a 70-year-old who switched to a heart-healthy, low-fat diet. She started eating whole grain crackers, boxed granola, and low-calorie salad dressings, all containing cottonseed oil. Within a month, she developed constant fatigue, heart palpitations, and muscle cramps that felt like they were crawling under her skin. When we eliminated all cottonseed oil from her diet, her symptoms vanished within 2 weeks. How to avoid the cottonseed trap? Read every label. Look for cottonseed oil in the ingredients list of processed foods. It's often listed as one of several oils in products labeled vegetable oil blend. Better choices: extra virgin olive oil for dressings, avocado oil for cooking, and whole foods instead of processed snacks. Now here's where it gets really dangerous. Worst seed number 2, sesame seeds, the mineral thief and hidden allergen. Sesame seeds are everywhere, on hamburger buns, in tahini, sprinkled over Asian dishes, and baked into healthy crackers. But for seniors, they're creating 2 serious problems: mineral deficiencies and delayed allergic reactions. First, the mineral theft. Sesame seeds are loaded with phytates, compounds that bind to essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, and zinc. In young, healthy guts, this might not matter. But for seniors with compromised digestion, phytates can block the absorption of nutrients you desperately need. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that high phytate diets decreased calcium absorption in older adults by up to 27%. That's a direct path to osteoporosis and fractures. But here's the bigger concern. Adult-onset sesame allergies are skyrocketing, especially in people over 50. The FDA recognized sesame as the 9th major food allergen in 2023, following a surge in reactions. These aren't always dramatic allergic reactions. In seniors, they often appear as chronic sinus congestion, skin rashes, persistent bloating, or low-grade fatigue that never gets traced back to food. We had a patient named Linda, a 69-year-old retired nurse with severe joint pain, dry skin patches, and constant bloating. After eliminating dairy, gluten, and red meat without success, we tested for food sensitivities. She had a significant sesame sensitivity that had gone unnoticed for years. She'd been eating hummus daily, made with tahini, which is ground sesame. Within 2 weeks of eliminating all sesame, her skin cleared, her gut calmed down, and joint pain she'd battled for 6 years nearly disappeared. The sesame stealth attack. It's hidden in unexpected places. Bread, crackers, protein bars, and even some medications use sesame oil as a carrier. Safer swaps. For nutty flavor, try sunflower seed butter or almond butter. For tahini and recipes, consider using cashew butter or avocado instead. You won't believe what's coming next. Worst seed number 1, dry chia seeds, the choking hazard that can kill. This might come as a surprise, as chia seeds are often touted as the ultimate superfood. Influencers and nutritionists constantly praise them. But here's what they don't tell you. Chia seeds can be incredibly dangerous when consumed dry, especially for seniors. Chia expands up to 12 times its size when it contact liquid. In a healthy digestive system with strong peristalsis, that might be fine. But in seniors with slower gut motility, GERD, or any esophageal narrowing, this expansion can cause severe blockages. The medical literature is filled with case studies of seniors experiencing choking, constipation, and even esophageal impaction from dry chia seeds. A study in the Annals of Emergency Medicine described a 72-year-old man who developed complete esophageal obstruction, requiring surgical removal of a chia seed mass just 1 hour after eating a tablespoon with water. We had a patient named Roberto, a 74-year-old former truck driver with a history of acid reflux. His daughter bought him superfood powders, including chia. He started adding it to his cereal and smoothies without soaking it first. Within a week, he experienced intense bloating, sharp stomach pains, and constipation so severe he couldn't have a bowel movement for 5 days. By the time he came to us, he was pale, exhausted, and had a distended abdomen. The chia seed danger for seniors: dry throats, weaker swallowing reflexes, and reduced gut hydration make the expansion effect potentially lethal. What's meant to provide fiber and omega-3s becomes a digestive time bomb. The safe way to use chia: always soak it completely, at least 30 minutes in liquid. Before consuming, start with half a teaspoon and increase gradually. Better yet, wait for our number 2 good seed, which provides similar benefits without the risk. Now let's flip the script, because the next 4 seeds can actually save your health. Before we reveal the 4 seeds that can transform your health, I have a question for you. Which of these potentially hazardous seeds have you been consuming regularly? And did any of the symptoms we described sound familiar? Please let me know in the comments, as understanding your current seed intake helps us provide you with more personalized advice. Now, here are the 4 seeds every senior should eat daily. Good seed number 4, black sesame seeds, the brain and blood pressure protector. Wait, didn't we just say sesame seeds were bad? Here's the difference. We're talking about black sesame seeds, which are unhulled and unprocessed. These are completely different from the white, processed sesame seeds hiding in your hamburger buns. Black sesame seeds are rich in lignans, powerful antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress in aging brain cells and blood vessels. Unlike processed white sesame, black sesame is consumed in small medicinal doses that provide benefits without the mineral-blocking effects. A 2021 study in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry showed that daily intake of black sesame seeds improved cognitive performance and blood pressure control in older adults. Participants aged 65 to 78 who consumed just 2 teaspoons daily for 60 days experienced a 13% drop in systolic blood pressure and scored 22% higher on memory recall tests. We had a patient named Sam, a 70-year-old retired math teacher who felt forgetful and had borderline high blood pressure. Instead of rushing to medications, we introduced a mixture of ground black sesame and honey every morning. Within a month, his focus improved dramatically. His blood pressure dropped from 142/88 to 128/80 without the use of medication. He told us he could recall student names from decades ago. The black sesame advantage. It must be black, not white. It must be ground or soaked, not raw. And it must be part of a diverse diet, not overconsumed. Serving size: 1 teaspoon of ground black sesame daily provides vascular support and brain protection without overwhelming your system. But there's an even more powerful seed for senior health. Good seed number 3, ground flaxseed, the heart protector and digestive healer. Flax seeds are quite champions for seniors. They don't have flashy marketing, but what they do inside your body is extraordinary. These seeds contain the highest levels of alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that reduces chronic inflammation. More importantly, flax seeds are the richest dietary source of lignans, natural compounds that help balance hormones and protect your heart. A 2018 study in hypertension research followed 110 seniors over 70 with borderline blood pressure. Half received daily ground flaxseed, while the other half received a placebo. After 6 months, the flax group showed a 15 mm of mercury reduction in systolic pressure and 7 mm of mercury drop in diastolic pressure, results comparable to blood pressure medications. We saw this with Yusuf, a 68-year-old retired taxi driver struggling with cholesterol and constipation. His daughter convinced him to try ground flaxseed in his yogurt each morning. By the 3rd week, he had daily, effortless bowel movements for the first time in years. His total cholesterol level dropped from 218 to 174 over the course of 3 months, and his triglyceride levels decreased by 33%. The flaxseed secret for seniors: it must be ground fresh. Whole flax seeds pass through your digestive tract unabsorbed, You can grind them at home or buy pre-ground, but store it in the refrigerator because the oils go rancid quickly. Serving size: 1 to 2 tablespoons daily, mixed into smoothies, oatmeal, or yogurt. Don't cook it. Heat destroys the beneficial compounds. Timing tip: avoid taking it with medications, as the fiber can interfere with their absorption. Now here's the twist. Good seed number 2, pumpkin seeds, the sleep and strength restorer. Pumpkin seeds, also called pepitas, are one of the most nutrient-dense foods on Earth. Yet they're almost entirely overlooked in senior diets. These small green seeds are loaded with zinc, a mineral crucial for immune function, wound healing, and muscle repair. Seniors often have low zinc levels due to reduced stomach acid, which is necessary for mineral absorption. Pumpkin seeds also contain magnesium, which helps with over 300 cellular processes. Most importantly for seniors, muscle contraction and relaxation. A 2019 study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 76 adults over 65 with leg cramps and poor sleep. After adding 30 grams of pumpkin seeds daily for 4 weeks, 71% reported improved sleep and leg cramps were reduced by 48%. We had a patient named Adil, a 73-year-old former construction worker with restless legs, sleep problems, and strange tingling in his calves. His magnesium was low and zinc levels were borderline deficient. We had him eat pumpkin seeds daily, roasted lightly, unsalted, and chewed slowly. Within 2 weeks, the cramps were gone. After 1 month, he slept through the night for the first time in years. The pumpkin seed advantage for seniors: they're soft enough for sensitive teeth, naturally low in inflammatory compounds, and provide minerals that medications often deplete. Serving size: a small handful, approximately 1/4 cup, provides optimal amounts of zinc and magnesium without overwhelming your digestive system. Preparation tip: buy raw, unsalted seeds and lightly roast them yourself. Store-bought varieties often contain excessive sodium, which can work against blood pressure control. But now, we've reached the most potent seed of all. Good seed number 1, hemp hearts, the ultimate inflammation fighter and muscle protector. Hemp hearts are the #1 seed every senior should eat daily. These tiny, soft seeds come from the hemp plant, but contain 0 THC. What they do contain is the most perfectly balanced ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids found in any whole food. That balance is absolutely critical for seniors battling chronic inflammation, brain fog, and muscle wasting. Hemp hearts also contain gamma-linolenic acid, a rare anti-inflammatory compound that helps regulate hormones, reduce joint pain, and support metabolism. A 2022 clinical trial in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Aging gave 30 grams of hemp hearts daily to adults aged 65 to 79 for 8 weeks. The results were remarkable. 36% reduction in inflammatory markers, 19% increase in HDL, good cholesterol, improved grip strength in 72% of participants. Our most inspiring case was Sarah, a 76-year-old woman who used a cane and struggled with arthritis in both knees. She'd tried medications, creams, and joint supplements with little relief. After seeing chronic inflammation in her blood work, we introduced hemp hearts into her breakfast routine. 3 tablespoons daily blended into her morning smoothie with almond milk and dates. By week 3, she had less morning joint stiffness. By week 6, she was walking without her cane most days. After 2 months, her joint swelling reduced so much she could kneel and garden again. Why hemp hearts are perfect for seniors: they're soft and buttery, no chewing strain. They require no soaking or grinding. They're gentle on sensitive stomachs, and they're powerful enough to reduce chronic pain without side effects. Serving size: 3 tablespoons daily provides optimal anti-inflammatory benefits without digestive upset. Preparation: mix into smoothies, sprinkle on soup, or stir into yogurt. They have a mild, nutty flavor that enhances rather than overpowers other foods. Here's your complete seed strategy for fighting inflammation and maintaining strength after 60. Morning: start with hemp hearts in your breakfast smoothie or oatmeal. This provides anti-inflammatory compounds when your body needs them most. Midday: add ground flaxseed to lunch salads or soups. The fiber helps with digestion, and the omega-3s support afternoon energy. Evening: A small portion of pumpkin seeds as a snack provides magnesium for better sleep and muscle recovery. Weekly, black sesame seeds 2 to 3 times per week for brain and blood pressure support. What to eliminate immediately? All products with cottonseed oil, dry chia seeds. Soak them or skip them. Excessive sunflower seeds and sunflower oil. Processed foods with hidden sesame. This isn't about perfection. It's about making smarter choices that support your body's changing needs after 60. Let's address the most significant concerns seniors have about seeds. What if I have trouble chewing? Hemp hearts and ground flaxseed require no chewing. Soak the pumpkin seeds to soften them, or opt for pumpkin seed butter instead. I'm worried about choking. Avoid all dry seeds. Always mix seeds into other foods or liquids. Start with small amounts and chew thoroughly. Will seeds interfere with my medications? Flaxseed can affect medication absorption. Take it 2 to 4 hours away from pills. Hemp hearts and pumpkin seeds are generally safe, but it's always a good idea to inform your doctor about any dietary changes. I'm on a budget. Aren't good seeds expensive? A little goes a long way. 3 tablespoons of hemp hearts cost less than a protein bar, but provide superior nutrition and satisfaction. What about allergies? Start with tiny amounts and monitor your response. Hemp hearts and pumpkin seeds are among the least allergenic seeds available. Here's why this matters so much for seniors. Chronic inflammation is the root cause of most age-related diseases. Heart disease, arthritis, diabetes, dementia, they all share inflammation as a standard pathway. The wrong seeds fuel this inflammation like gasoline on fire. The right seeds act like a fire extinguisher, cooling inflammation and protecting your organs from damage. The muscle connection. Inflammation breaks down muscle tissue faster than aging alone. By controlling inflammation with the right seeds, you preserve strength and mobility well into your 80s and beyond. The brain connection. Inflammatory compounds cross the blood-brain barrier and damage neurons. Anti-inflammatory seeds, such as hemp hearts, create a protective shield around your brain cells. The heart connection. Inflammation stiffens arteries and promotes plaque formation. The omega-3s in flaxseed and hemp hearts keep your blood vessels flexible and clear. Every seed choice you make is either fighting aging or accelerating it. Choose wisely. Here's your step-by-step plan to transform your seed intake. Week 1. Eliminate the worst offenders. Check your pantry for products containing cottonseed oil and discard them. Stop eating dry chia seeds and excessive sunflower seeds. Week 2. Introduce hemp hearts. Start with 1 tablespoon daily and work up to 3. Notice improvements in energy and joint comfort. Week 3. Add ground flaxseed to your routine. Begin with 1 teaspoon and increase to 1 tablespoon. Monitor digestive response. Week 4. Include pumpkin seeds as an evening snack. Begin with a small handful and adjust according to your sleep quality. Track your progress. Notice changes in joint pain and stiffness, energy levels throughout the day, sleep quality and muscle cramps, digestive regularity, overall sense of well-being. Most people notice improvements within 2 to 3 weeks. Significant changes typically appear within 6 to 8 weeks. Now I want to hear from you in the comments. Which of these dangerous seeds have you been eating without knowing the risks? And which good seed are you most excited to try? Have you noticed any of the symptoms we described, joint pain, fatigue, or digestive issues, that might be connected to your seed intake? And here's the big question. What other healthy foods would you like us to investigate for their potential senior-specific risks and benefits? Drop your answers below. We're reading every single comment and responding with personalized advice tailored to your specific health concerns and goals. If this video opened your eyes to the hidden dangers and benefits of seeds, hit that like button and subscribe for more senior health secrets that could change your life. Remember, you're not too old to feel better. You just need the correct information and the courage to make changes that support your body's evolving needs. Thank you for watching, and here's to your health, strength, and the best years ahead.